Start.
Okay, hi, I'm Alman and today I'm going to be giving a speech on why more young people should be voting. So I'm guessing that many of you in the audience can either already vote or will be able to vote in the next upcoming year or so. So this is why I'm highly encouraging all of you guys to vote in the next upcoming election. I will also be voting, so I just think it's a super important thing to be focusing on. So the problem that we're facing is that not enough young people are voting, and this is a super big problem that has a really easy solution. Between the ages of 18 and 39, those are 31% of our overall voters in America, and from that 31%, only 46% of those people actually vote in the elections. So another research article by Harvard Kennedy said that 48% of students receive high anxiety or stress the day before voting, so this can be one of the major causes that people don't vote. Another reason that a lot of young people aren't voting is generational tension. That same survey said that 39% of students said they didn't trust the older generation to listen to their opinions, and that overall, the generation labeled boomers don't care about their needs or young people at all. So, a solution to this problem is that the majority of voters actually are young people. So if these people do voice their opinions, they have the most chance of making a big change. So this is why it's super important to motivate these people to take to the polls, because overall the young voter turnout is increasing based off the 2016 presidential election, and this is a result of these people finding their voices and finding the motivation to head out and make these choices. So a quote from a Harvard research article is that what we're seeing is young voters are looking to be empowered and want their candidates to be aligned with their values, and so this is a really big thing when it comes to generations, because a lot of older people don't necessarily have the same values, and I think that's where the tension comes from. So another solution to this problem is offering education on the matter, and this is just in schools educating teens about what it is to vote and what it means to vote, as well as just providing a general sense of the process of voting, because I think that's another thing that scares a lot of teens away, is the fear of, oh, it's going to be hard to vote, it's going to be hard to figure out all the stuff that I have to do, but really it's pretty simple, and it's just a simple form that you turn in and then you're registered to vote. So this can be done in schools, as well as just offering safe places where teens feel they can register and turn in all their things and just feeling comfortable in the environment, because as I said earlier, stress is a really big factor of this. So an example of a country that has a really high voter turnout for a younger generation is Belgium, and they are ranked number 1 on the list of 35 countries for their highest voter turnout, and they had 89% of their population registered to vote, and 87% of them actually did vote. The United States is ranked 26th on this list of 35 countries, and I did not get the actual statistics for that, but that's not a very good standing for our voter ratios. So this is good because Belgium is actually pretty progressive as well with their new laws that are coming into play. This includes legalized right to ask for euthanasia in the case of terminal illness, as well as new gender equality policies, which are super good. Okay, overall, as I said earlier, this is just a really big problem that has a really easy fix to it, and it's simply just everyone feeling that their opinion is heard and heading out and voicing that opinion. So it's up to our generation to make a change. I'll be voting this next upcoming election, and I hope that all of you guys will consider and also vote for this next upcoming election. Thank you.
Sweet.